12 million of us to have some kind of celebration. Talk us through how the Queen's going to be celebrating, because she wasn't at the opening of Parliament, which everyone was really concerned about, but she has had a much busier public agenda, hasn't she? She opened the Elizabeth line, she was at the Chelsea Flower Show, so we're going to see a lot of her.
I don't know about that. I think that the most important thing is that she'll be celebrating by getting out of bed. I mean, that's the one thing, because she'll know once she's out of bed, she's going to be out there hitting the ground running. Hopefully she'll go to the Derby. There's reports in the Sunday Times, you know, that she won't go to the Derby. But, you know, these decisions will be made really close to the events themselves. We'll see her, I'm sure, at the Trooping. Hopefully we'll see her at the Westminster, at the religious ceremony and state service for Thanksgiving. I hope we'll see a bit more of her than the palace is sort of suggesting we will do.
Maybe they're sort of managing expectations a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. But then we will certainly see other members of the royal family, led by ably by the Prince of Wales and Camilla and William and Kate and other.
Well,
others.
what about
others?
Others? What about how? Because I mean, Lilibet's meeting Lilibet.
Is it Lily? I thought it was Lily. I thought it was Lily. I don't know what she's called. I don't know. Lilibet is a name that the Queen was called by her family. So I mean, I don't think we can say that, can we? I mean, Lilibet's meaning Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, I think.
Well, yes, but you know what I mean. It's quite nice. I sort of think it's quite nice to look.
It's nice.
Because
it's nice,
we sort of look at. We can look at the Queen as being that sort of grandmother or great grandmother sort of figure, can't we? That's part of the.
Well, I hope so. I'm sure she is, and I'm sure that it'll be a lovely meeting.
But yeah, I mean, do you think it'll be all right? I mean, because this, as much as this is about us celebrating, the family's got some mending to do. Could it happen?
I'm sure there'll be a few olive branches out, but I don't know if it'll be mended. There was an awful lot that went on the Oprah Winfrey show and during the Epstein scandal that's caused an awful lot of disquiet amongst the family. We'll have to wait and see, I think.
Well, yeah, it's front page of The Sun this morning. They go, Megging a return. I think they say making a return. Harry and Meghan. It says they've made a surprise bid to return to the middle of Windsor life by renewing their lease on Frogmore Cottage.
Oh, and I was hoping to get that as well.
Yeah, that's right.
But does that suggest a step towards, again, saying, look, we're not totally rooted in the United States. We want to keep our grounding here at home and with the Queen too?
Maybe a bit of cake and eat it, maybe. I don't know. The fact is they've said quite clearly they love LA and that's where their life is, and it's not a bad rental position that with the Crown Estate to have that lovely property on Windsor Great Park. Look, I think that they will. Harry certainly wants to come home a bit, but the big fallout's going to be, Sophie, when he writes this tell-all book, and if he attacks the future Queen Consort, as many people are predicting, that's certainly going to open a can of worms.
Welcome to the GB News YouTube channel. You can watch us live 24 hours a day, catch up on your favourite shows and join in the conversation in the comments below.
Don't forget to subscribe and you'll never miss any of our exclusive content.